you get that? Parker! Get the door. I have something on the stall in here. Don't strain yourself now.
Hey, Liberty.
What took you so long?
I was helping my mom in the kitchen. Swears fan the man with his hot ride. Gotta love a guy whose car is older than he is.
I didn't come here with a van.
Sick of him already?
I have to ask you a question.
Sounds serious.
Yeah, it kind of is. Are you trying to mess with my mom's engagement to your dad?
What?
Because if you are, I'll have you know that it's totally working.
Hey, Lois! Who sent the flowers?
I did.
Oh,
They're your favorites, right?
I suppose.
Had a hard time finding them. Do you know how rare lavender roses are? But I guess if I'm really sorry, I should have gone to the extra effort.
What can I get you?
I'm not here to eat.
Okay, well, I have other customers.
Janet, come on. You can be mad at me all day.
Well, you were pretty mad last night.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm lavender roses, sir.
Does this mean you don't think I'm a slut or an evil slut
Hey,
monster to
excuse me. I never said that. I never thought that. Although that's exactly what Sage wanted me to think.
Sage.
Running into your ex wasn't the coincidence you thought it was.
She set me up.
She did.
How did she even know that George was my ex?
Still trying to figure that out. Bottom line is she wanted me to catch you with another guy.
Wow. I don't know why I'm so surprised. She did lie about me leaving her alone in the lobby.
And I jumped to the worst possible conclusion, so I hope you forgive me.
Oh, honey. You had me at lavender roses. Gosh, she really must have hated that Halloween costume I put together for her.
It wasn't a costume.
She really hates me.
She's just having a tough time getting used to her dad being with somebody else.
Well, I hope she gets used to it really quick because I really want her to be the flower girl on our wedding. She doesn't even want to be in the wedding.
Carly suggested that we put the wedding off for now, for the kids, and I thought it might be a good idea.
Carly suggested, huh? Well, how sweet of her.
I cannot believe that you think that I tried to hurt your mom.
I don't know. I didn't accuse you of anything.
Well, it sure sounds like it.
I just think it's pretty weird that we ran into my mom's ex who said he was going to be at the Lakeview, and then your sister started begging my mother to take her trick-or-treating there.
What's so weird about that?
Dude, trick-or-treating at the Lakeview.
I've done it.
Oh, okay. So there
I
was
have.
just some weird, crazy coincidence.
Look, it's a small town, Liberty. People run into each other. It happens to us all the time.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that that's really a coincidence either.
What?
You know what? Never mind. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hold on. What, you're just gonna leave?
Yeah?
Where are you going?
Java probably have a lot of homework to do.
You could do that here.
No thanks.
I promise it would just be studying.
Parker, I'm really not in the mood to be hanging out right now. Sorry, I'll see you later then.
Right. Are you listening?
Not intentionally.
Wow. Can't anyone get any privacy around here?
Parker!
You didn't answer her question. Did you try to interfere with your father's engagement? Did you?
It doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Not
okay?
to you, maybe.
Listen, in light of everything that's happened with Sage and Parker, it kind of makes sense to wait. At least until they've had time to adjust to the idea.
And how long do you and Carly see this adjustment period taking?
We didn't discuss that.
Really? Well,
Janet.
Carly didn't give you a ballpark,
No.
like maybe a month, 6 months, never.
There was no timetable.
I don't know what the big deal is. So Sage tried to make me look bad in front of you. That's okay. It's not like she's tried to do anything else. Has she?
Remember when you lost your engagement ring?
Yes. Sage had nothing to do with that. I was washing the dishes in the sink and the ring slipped off my finger.
And who was helping you with the dishes? Sage, right?
Oh my God. She took my ring?
She thought I'd be so mad at you for losing it that I'd call off the wedding.
Wow. That little one's a real family welcome wagon, isn't she?
Don't take it personally.
How could I not?
Listen, it's just that no matter how many times Carly and I tell her that we're not getting back together, she just won't accept it.
Sounds like she's not the only one.
You get back here! Liberty was right, wasn't she? You found out that Janet's ex was going to be in town, and you saw your chance to make trouble for the happy couple. And who better than Sage to help you? Since you know Sage doesn't want your father to marry Janet any more than you do.
What are you getting all fired up about? It's not like you want them to get married either.
Carly tried to stop you from marrying Katie, too, didn't she?
That's not what she's doing.
Oh, really? That's not what she's doing? You sure about that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that I've been neck deep in bridal magazines since you asked me. I've been so excited and just... Never mind. It doesn't matter.
No, it does. Listen, it does matter. It matters to me. And if getting married right away means that much to you, then let's do it.
What about Sage?
Well, I'll find a way to get her to jump on board. At least long enough for her to be your flower girl.
Will you do that for me?
Of course I do that for you. I want you to be happy.
Yeah, but you won't be happy if your kids aren't 100% behind this. So I'll wait.
Hey, you sure?
No, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to be a good sport about this.
Come here. I love you.
I love you.
And I better get back to work before Margot starts wondering why she hired me back.
Oh. Thanks for the flowers.
Anything for you, sweetness. Bye.
Bye. All right. That's enough, Carly. You're gonna suggest me right out of a husband if I'll let you. Hey, Lois! I'll be right back. I've got something to take care of.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That'll be a first.
Your father being engaged to Janet is very tough for me to swallow. But Parker, I've accepted that he's happy with somebody else.
Yeah, right.
This isn't even about me. The issue here is you. You don't want Jack to marry Janet, so you used your sister to try to stop it from happening.
It's not exactly like I had to twist her arm.
I don't care. You still encouraged her to lie. And what's worse, you did it for completely selfish reasons.
Okay, so now you're gonna give me a
Because if
lecture?
your father marries Janet, it limits your options with Liberty, doesn't it?
No, I am not talking about this with you.
Parker, I am not finished here.
Yeah, well, I am.
It's teenagers.
Whew. You've definitely got your hands full. It's a good thing Jack and I are back on track. One less thing for you to worry about.
So they're okay between the two of you?
Why wouldn't they be?
I just thought after what happened last night.
You mean after you accused me of ditching your daughter to hook up with an ex?
Look, I know things got way out of control, but I think I finally understand what happened, so I can explain it to you.
Don't bother. Jack told me what happened with Sage, and the way Parker couldn't even look me in the eye just now, I have a feeling he was in on it, too.
I'm sorry.
Why should you be sorry?
Well, they're my children, and they put you and Jack in a very tough situation.
Well, they were just doing what their mama asked them to.
Do you honestly think that I would use my children to try and make trouble for you and Jack?
Well, from what I've heard, it wouldn't be the first time. And now, thanks to Sage, you've got a really good reason for Jack to put off the wedding.
I know putting things on hold is troublesome
Please
for you.
don't
I totally
be the gracious lady,
understand that.
Carly, not after what you've done.
Now, wait a second. Just wait a second. My conscience is completely clean. Can you honestly say the same?
What is that supposed to mean?
What it means, Janet, is that when it came down to it, you showed your true colors, didn't you, by dumping my daughter for some guy?
I didn't dump Sage.
Okay. I guess leaving a child in the lobby of a busy hotel while you make time in the bar is okay with you.
Excuse me?
It's really no wonder that my children are concerned about you being their stepmother and the way you pounced on their father without even knowing him. Well, they don't think you're good enough for him. And you know something? Neither do I.
And who is Carly? You?
I didn't say it.
It was all an act, wasn't it? Pushing me and Jack together. You said I was the best thing that ever happened to him. You remember that? But really, what you wanted to know was that he still loved you best.
What sort of sophomoric psychoanalysis is that?
What's the problem? Are you upset that I'm right? Are you ticked off that your plan didn't work? Because Jack and I are getting married, Carly. Whether you like it or not. And we are gonna do it when we decide. Not you. So walk away, bitch. For good this time.
Bitch. Charming.
What? Oh, hi. Hey, you're in a hurry?
Yeah, well, I have sort of an emergency.
Oh, I hope it's not the kids.
No, it's Janet.
Oh, she need another dress for the ball?
Well, she does. She won't be asking me.
You and your new best friend have a falling out?
Big one. In fact, right now, I think that she's talking to Jack and telling him that I tried to use my kids to destroy their relationship.
Well, did you?
No, I did not.
I'm
okay?
sorry. I'm sorry. It's just, it is something you would do.
Okay. Well, I didn't this time. Especially now that they are engaged.
Emma told me, are you okay?
I don't know. I guess so. I mean, I will be if my kids would stop freaking out. If Janet would stop thinking that I'm out to destroy her happily ever after. I gotta talk to Jack before he totally hates
No, wait,
me.
you can't stop Janet from saying what she's gonna say.
I can certainly try.
No, it's just gonna make you look guiltier.
Well, what do you suggest I do?
Come with me
Where to?
to a bar for a drink, or 2 or 3.
Sounds like your day has gone just as well as mine has.
Yeah, I've had better. What do you say, Carly?
I don't know. First coffee, now drinks. If you're not careful, I might start to think we're friends again.
Is that a yes?
I can't believe he went back to her room.
He was there before?
Yeah. Spencer had lied to Kim about him, so he went to confront her, and apparently she was pushing him out of the door, and somehow her blouse got ripped. It was an accident.
It's okay.
This is insane. I know it sounds insane.
Okay. Promise you won't get angry if I ask you something.
What?
Any possibility that he and Spencer were...
What?
I know the two of them were working together pretty closely, and you and Brad, from what little I gathered, you were having
Brad was
a tough
not
time
having an
with
affair
things.
with Spencer
Okay,
McKay.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here. What if she threatened to tell you about them?
Stop it, okay? Jack, he didn't kill her.
I'm sorry. I get paid to look at all the possibilities. Can I get you a cup of coffee? Something?
Okay. Yes, I might have had some suspicions, a little. And Margot has too, but I can't believe he would do something like that.
Can't? Or don't want to?
Oh, boy, did I need
Cheers.
this.
Janet really got to you, huh?
Oh, it's not just her. I'm mad at myself.
You didn't do what I told you and talk to Jack, did you?
No, I did, actually.
Well, what did he say?
Will you marry me?
What?
Not to me, though, to her. I walked in right as he was proposing to her.
Carly.
I know. It's completely pathetic, I know. And even after that, I gave it my best shot, and he turned me down flat.
I am so sorry. I really thought you guys were gonna work it out this time.
So did I. When I found him on that island, he wanted to give us another chance, and I pushed him away.
You didn't just push him away. You, like, pushed him into Janet.
That's nice. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you.
To failed relationships.
Oh, but wait, no. I thought that you and Holden were working things out.
We are. talking about my relationship with my mother.
What did she do?
What she always does. She sticks her nose in where it doesn't belong. But this time I had enough, and I shut her out. From me, from the kids.
That must have been hard. You two have always been very close.
Yeah, maybe too close. She thought she could play God with my life. When Holden and I were arrested for Dusty's murder, she just stood by and watched, knowing full well that he was alive.
Ooh. No wonder you shut her out.
I thought I was doing the right thing, but then I see her at the hospital today, and it's like none of it matters. She's my mother, and I'm worried about her.
Did she tell you why she was there?
No, she barely even looked at me. I mean, it's no big surprise. I've been pretty brutal to her lately.
I can imagine. You've been dishing it out pretty good to a lot of us these days.
It's not like you didn't deserve it.
I know I did.
Hey, Eddie. We need some more drinks over here.
Contained evidence of only 2 sets of fingerprints, the victim's and Brad Snyder's.
Are you sure they were his?
Yeah, we have them on file from his last arrest.
Oh, yeah, but he's been in her room before. Maybe the person that killed her was wearing gloves.
There's no evidence of anyone else being in the room at the time of the death, so...
What was that time?
According to the medical examiner, sometime between 5:15 and 5:45.
Surveillance cameras?
Brad entered the lobby at 5:21. He went to the bar at 5:28. He headed for the elevator.
Leave the file on my desk.
I'm really sorry.
No. There's no way. He could not have done this.
Jack, I need to talk to you about Carly. What's wrong?
It's Brad. Am I free to go?
I'm afraid not.
What is it? What happened?
Based on the evidence I've received, I have no choice but to arrest you for the murder of Spencer McKay. You have a right to have an attorney present during any and all questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand?
I do.
Jack, you can't let this happen.
There's nothing I can do for him this time. So where are we going?
Come on, down to
Wait, Margot, please.
Oh, 5 minutes.
It's ridiculous. I've known Brad since high school. There's no way he's a murderer.
Yeah, a few months ago, I would have said no way. Now, I just don't know.
I don't like being like this.
Oh, you mean cold and withholding and stubborn?
Got anything else you want to add?
I'm just calling it like I see it.
Well, I've learned something. Being cold and withholding makes people work harder to get back in my good graces.
People like Holden.
Yeah, and my mother.
And people like me. Well, how am I doing? Am I making any progress?
Maybe.
So, despite the coffee and the drinks, we're still not bosom buddies.
Nope.
It's all right. I can wait.
What's your take on all this, boss?
Oh, man, he left a trail of evidence that leads directly to the crime. If Brad is innocent, and I pray for Katie's sake that he is, he's gonna have a hell of a time proving it.